what's going on? How's it going, everybody? Let me shoot. What I want to do. Is that what I want to do? Oh, that's what I want to do. Damn it. Uh, is it that one? Yeah, there we go. We're trying to get some settings here. Hey, by the way, there's Angel. She actually came over. So, because, she pretty much, well, lives here in El Paso. So, and let me see. Let me make sure. And there's B, and then Apollo's way over there. So we're sitting here chilling. There we go. Ah, there we go. Had to adjust the lighting.
Well, it's not fully healed yet,
so. Anyway. Shoot. Do I really want to do that? No, let's go with windowed. There we go. Just open this bitch up. Because we're not going to be reviewing a video. Right now, all we're going to be doing is talking about we're basically doing a part 3, possibly a part 4 about the previous. As you can see, it is part 3 in the description and everything, because it kind of sparked more conversations of why is it anyone else's business? Because I've been reading the comments on a Different Perspectives channel. I've been reading the comments, and most of the other people are agreeing with us of how the fuck is it your business what we decide to date or marry or fuck or whatever. It's no one else's business. Huh? Yeah, it's definitely retarded. I was talking to my brother earlier about this, and he brought up some good points, and it made me think of some other things myself, as far as where we might as well just have the fucking society going. We might as well have the society going towards where that's it. Unless you're like me, where you have your DNA test, your actual DNA breakdown, your pie chart and shit, you're not allowed to date. We need to do it like the COVID test. And everybody, no one is allowed to date until you get a mandatory DNA test and you get your racial breakdown. And then you're only allowed to date anybody that's within your same puzzle.
Within your range.
Yep, within your range of your racial breakdown. So if you've got, white is not a race. Black is not a race. I actually know what my racial background. It's South Africa, Ivory Coast, Ghana, so I actually know what mine is. So there's my African part right there. Then I've got Scottish Irish, Scandinavian, Thailand. So I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah.
1% Native American. I'm more Native American than fucking Pocahontas Elizabeth Warren. So so there's Native American.
I know what my family told me, but I was stuck in the DNA.
No, yeah, no. That's it. Nobody's allowed to date at all unless you get your DNA test, and then you're only allowed to date within your racial pie chart.
And you know what messed up about that is, like, you have a longer extended pie chart than I do. Because I'm Taino, so that just narrows me down to Castilian, Spaniard, Nigerian, Ethiopian, and if you really want to break that down, and Caribbean, and then I only have Sicilian, Italian on one side. That's it. That's the length of my pie chart, so I guess I'm pretty much screwed. I'm not gonna find anybody else with that length.
Yeah. I think from my mom's side, I know
This is a month.
Yeah, my family was fucking everybody.
Damn.
What is it? I think English. 'Cause from England, I have family in England. I have blood from there. My dad's Indian. Cherokee.
Isn't England a month within
But
itself?
what Indian? See,
Cherokee.
right. So now you got to break it down.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
because people need to understand all Indians ain't the same either.
No.
Right.
The breakdown of the Castilian Spaniard, the Ethiopian, and the Caribbean is Taino Indian.
And also, Mexican is not a race.
No.
Y'all need to stop with that shit too.
It is not a race. It is actually
Spanish.
Because it's but what's Spanish? Are you Madrid? Are you Barcelona? Are you see there's
See how stupid? See what this is why I was like, nah, fuck it. We're making more videos.
There's a breakdown here, people. Like even English, but even English is not English because you could be from London,
Yeah,
you can be
London.
from Manchester, and just like you stated earlier, where African is not African, it's a freaking continent. There's Ethiopia, Nigeria, South African is even considered a nationality over there. So it's broken down into sections. Plus, are you Middle Eastern, which is still considered part of Africa?
Yep.
So are you Egyptian? Are Arabian isn't technically considered by its own definition a race.
And also, motherfuckers, y'all know there are white Africans, right?
Yeah.
That have been there for like
Years.
tens of thousands of years. So Africa ain't just black.
No.
This is like,
South
but this
Africa.
is no, but I ain't talking South Africa. I'm talking
Are you
about
talking about further north?
I'm talking about that northwest
That's
section.
Mediterranean.
Right. But it's
Yes.
still African.
But Mediterranean, yes, is not considered a technically a national either.
Right.
Because it's broken down into sex. What part of Mediterranean? Turkey? Are you talking about?
See, as I said, you don't want to get into these debate with me and my friends.
No.
Because we will play, you're not going to play a game of semantics with us because we will play it way better than you. But there was a TV show, I think there was maybe only 2 or 3 episodes of this show, late 70s, early 80s, somewhere around there. It was post-apocalyptic, and there was a mutation, like mutations happened, there were just like these fucked up mutants that were living out in the world, and then you had the enclosed cities, kind of like Judge Dredd, the enclosed cities. And in those enclosed cities, in order to prevent any more mutations, any more birth defects that would cause these mutations, everybody was implanted with this pill-looking light in your hand, and you were only allowed to date or breed or marry or whatever only someone who had the same color as you. So as I said, we might as well start doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, the way you motherfuckers are talking on a different perspectives channel, the way the dumbasses, the way you motherfuckers are talking, that's what you're literally saying. We might as well, that's it. Everybody stop dating until you get a mandatory DNA test, and you're then only allowed to date what is in your pie chart. That's it. No, you can't have any kids, or I think you get arrested or banished. I think it was banished. You know.
To the outskirts.
Yeah, to basically outside of the city. Yep. So I mean, this is where we're heading. I lived that era of being told you can't date anybody except within your race, which I was like, what does that even mean? Because I'm mixed.
I'm like,
and this was before DNA.
I'm like, I'm olive colored. No other Puerto Rican I know is olive colored. What the heck are you talking about?
Actually, I had one of my friends growing up who was red hair, freckles, and he was Puerto Rican. And people were talking shit one day, calling him a white boy, and he went off in fucking Spanish. And there was like, what? He's like, motherfucker, we come in all colors, bitch.
Yeah, we are in all colors. Like, we don't even know what shades we are. I just do it.
And he hasn't said he was red hair and freckles. And it was like,
I'm gonna find a blue Smurf that's a Puerto Rican someday. I don't even know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Freaking Gargamel is gonna come out of somewhere and be like, hey, I'm Puerto Rican.
It's the same thing like I'm white, and people mistake me for being Hispanic. I get told all the time, oh, what kind of Mexican are you? I'm like, no, I'm white.
I just found out Saturday, cowboy doesn't speak any Spanish, and he is what is his last name? Alvarado? No, I can't remember his last name, but it's along those lines. But we were all sitting at a table together, and it was, I can't remember, it was either Monica or one of the other girls asked him about, because like he only sings country, and it was like, well, do you sing any Spanish or whatever? And he was like, no, not really. It's like, well, do you even speak Spanish? And he goes, no. And I saw the look on his face of, why the fuck should I know that look really well.
I have it.
I know that look really well of, why the fuck should I speak Spanish? You know?
America speak English over Spanish.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just like there's also Spanish people who are Spanish, who there's two types of Spanish people. The ones who don't speak a lick of Spanish, but we completely understand it.
Three.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know, right. 4 if we're doing that.
4 if we're doing that.
If we're doing the ones that understand it but don't speak it, then there are the ones who speak the Spanglish. Then there are the ones who consider that they speak proper Mexican Spanish. Then there are the ones who speak Spanish. We forget about those motherfuckers down in Mexico City.
Well, yeah.
The ones who are racist as
I don't understand any, like, I'm not going to say any Spanish here. I don't understand. No. I understand Spanglish. I'm from New York. No, it's the Spanish that's slang.
Yeah, the Spanglish.
I understand proper Spanish because I'm Latin.
But as I said, then you have the ones that are in fucking like Mexico City, Mexico, that speak Spanish.
But then again,
Española.
Right.
You do know more Spanish than I do.
You white.
Yeah, but you know how many times? No, he knows how many times they get called. Oh, you're a racist because you don't know Spanish.
But he's right. There are those people who look Spanish, but they don't. They're not. Hello.
Hi. But then you also have, people need to understand, there are the Mexicans who are pure Indian.
Exactly. Cherokee.
Right. No, I'm not talking about Mesoamerican. People are, so people forget that there are true Mexican natives down there. These people have lost.
No, they lost all where anyone comes from. But then again, when you go through
what we went through.
Exactly. You lose that. So there is no pure blood or not.
Yep. That's what gets me about this conversation. There are no pure bloods anywhere. I've had somebody tell me, oh, in Africa, motherfucker, Africa's not a country. It is a continent. And within Africa, trust me, everyone's mixed.
Now, if you're using the euphemism as in like saying, okay, as Africa as a continent, but then you're talking, okay, well, Africa as a continent, as in Ethiopia, as a country, Nigeria, are we talking about Or
the tribe. That was an argument I got into with somebody about a year ago. I think it was over a year ago, where I said there's racism in Africa, and he played semantics with me and was like, oh, well, that's tribalism. That's not racism, considering they're the same race. I said, motherfucker, do not play this game with me. Yes, fine, there are different tribes because they're, I guess, the same race, which I'm like, but that's not true either. Because when you break it down to DNA, they're not the same race.
They're not.
The skin color is not a race.
These people. That's what they get confused. They think the skin color is your race.
Yes, that's exactly what these motherfuckers do.
If we want to get into semantics, so can we call it nationalism too, because they're different nations?
Well, yeah.
If you want to, doesn't it sound stupid though?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So it's not racism because it's tribalism. It's not tribalism because it's nationalism. Do you want to throw it around semantics because I cannot stand ignorance.
Right.
They are technically, according to them, they are not the same race.
Yeah, by their own
definitions, they are not the same race.
But these are the people, when we bring that shit up, will get mad. It's like, how dare you use my logic against me?
The arrogance of you.
How dare you use facts?
God damn, pick up an encyclopedia.
But that's why I said in the second video, our generation knew how to read books. You know, we didn't get just instant fucking knowledge in our hands. So I forgot, it was a conversation I had with Sabrina. When I had this conversation with her, when I went with her to Alamogordo a couple of weeks back. our generation, because we had to pick up an entire book, if that book was even there for that matter, pick up an entire book, and we didn't know what, unless we actually asked somebody who had the book previously, then, hey, what chapter is this or whatever. But other than that, we had to read damn near the entire book to find the section we're looking for. So not only did we learn the information we were looking for, we learned the information along the way. These motherfuckers, because they get instant knowledge, only get the information they're looking for. So they're skipping all of this shit for one paragraph.
Which goes back to we're older than Google.
Yeah, yep, that one.
Yeah.
Which is why we will always be smarter than all of you.
Mm-hmm. We knew how to go to the library, go to the card index, pick out a World Book Encyclopedia, look through it, and hope to God we found the information we needed. And if not, you had to go back to the card catalog, go to the library,
and not even that too.
Like go to the librarian and say, "Hey, I need this book and this book and this book and hope." And hope
Oh,
to God.
and then,
and then hopefully you don't get dumbasses that fuck up the book, and now you're fuck trying to find
no, no. And damn if it's not in book, if it's only on microfiche.
Oh, hours.
Yep. Now you're scanning shit for fucking
newspaper
oh
articles,
fuck,
everything in a dark room trying to find it.
Yep.
And,
no. You motherfuckers don't know a goddamn thing. You don't think we don't know how to look up Google and shit? It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We're the ones who invented. I have a degree in microcomputer technology. I've known about DOS and shit. You motherfuckers don't know a damn thing. Computers were invented during my generation. So y'all thinking that, here's the thing. The only way you motherfuckers are well, we know how to do TikTok videos. Yes, so do we.
Yeah.
So we got you on that. What else? And anything else, I could literally just ask the big G to, get me the video and look it up. Now, I hate to tell you, it was our parents that were the dumbasses. But the reason why they were is because by the time they were our age, my mom said this and it pissed me off. I'm already at the age where I know all I want to know.
Yeah,
right.
Still says it.
We are not that generation. We're the generation that's like, no, we're going to keep learning shit.
If knowledge is power, I want power.
Yep.
Like, I used to rebuild computers for fun and then keep rebuilding the computer, so I made it faster and faster as Intel kept coming out with new stuff.
Yep.
So, you want to separate and diversify everything and change everything and be sensitive about everything that goes on in this world and only date within your section. Well, try finding someone who is as equally intelligent as you, because that's exactly where you're going.
Well, that even limits as we were
saying.
Yeah, that's what we were saying in the hallway. That limits it even more now. Because now I need to find somebody. I was a psychology major, then I switched to computers. I'm a published writer. So it's like, not only does the person, have to be of the same race, now I limit myself even more because they can't be a fucking ghetto dumbass.
Nope.
So, wow, I guess I'm not supposed to date at all, according to you retards.
No, this is not be single.
It's not hooked on e-bombing, honey. We're going to be single for a while.
Yeah, we might as well just... Nah, I'm going to do whatever I want. Fuck you, I'm going to do what I want.
I'm going to do what I want.
You gotta like dating yourself. At least you can entertain yourself.
Somebody had said, are they going to ask you if you talk to inanimate objects? Because somebody had been asked that question when they went to an evaluation, that if they talked to an inanimate object. And my response was, well, yeah, I talked to an empty room because I'm the smartest one in there.
Exactly. That was my response when they asked me that question. I said, I'm my best conversation. I know
damn right. Like, I will admit that shit in a heartbeat.
At least I know I'm going to get an intelligent response.
Exactly. I'm not going to get a yes man. I'm not going to get an echo chamber.
No, God, yeah.
I can't stand. That's the reason why a lot of you motherfuckers.
Do not repeat back to me what I just said to you, so that sounds like you're paying attention.
Well, not just that. I'm talking about the people that only will say what you're saying because they're not as intelligent as you, but they want to sound as intelligent. Yeah. So they're just going to, repeat what you just said.
It sounds nice when it comes out.
But I'm like, no, I want somebody who's going to challenge me. And as I keep saying on this channel, I don't want trolls. if you want to debate, I'll debate you all fucking night.
Up and down.
I mean, I've got insomnia and sleep apnea. Fuck yeah, we'll debate all night. But if you're just gonna come on my channel just to be a troll, then we have a problem. And being that I grew up East Coast, where we grew up Yo Mama, Dozens, and all that shit, put downs, whatever name you want to come, dude, motherfucker, I didn't grow up in a sensitive era. So you want to play games? Trust me. And she's New Yorican, so we will play this fucking game with you and put your bitch ass down and make you cry. My mom was the strongest woman I knew, and I made her cry. So if I made my mother of all people cry, you motherfuckers don't stand a chance to try and play in a game of insults with me.
Not a chance in hell with me. You can try your damnedest. I guarantee I will laugh
As
in your
far as
face. Okay. And then come right back with something that's gonna make you want to end unalive yourself. Let me put that for the YouTube pansies that are watching the video.
I find it funny when people, these youngins, like watch shit like Medea, and it's like, we lived that life. Medea, y'all watch that show and it's like, oh my God, it's just Medea that acts that way.
No.
Oh, motherfucker, that's like,
That's legitly like how we were back then.
that's how we grew up.
Like Medea is my spirit animal.
When Medea, when that movie, the first movie ever came out, and people are like, oh my God, did you watch that movie? I was like, motherfucker, that was my mom. That was my grandmother.
Like,
that was my aunts. That was my uncles.
we had that movie in house.
Right? That was our life.
That was my grandmother.
Like, what you mean? That movie was in house, unrated, and on NC-17. That was already there in front of our faces. Like,
Pissed off the grandmother.
that was how we were trained. Not by the military, but we were trained by our own version of the military to deal with y'all.
Yep. That's the reason why y'all will always be little weak pansies. And that's the reason why we laugh at you pieces of shit about getting offended by t-shirts and hats and jokes. You know?
If I haven't offended you by the end of my joke, please tell me so I can offend you.
Right. Yeah. It's like, let me start over.
Let me start over.
Hang on, I missed a
Strike
step.
that, reverse it.
I missed a step. Hang on.
Yep. You want to be offended? Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, let me start that over again. Fresh start.
I've had people say, "Hey, that's offending me," and I'm like, "Wait, I wasn't even talking to that person. That wasn't even directed at you."
But let me direct it at you.
Yeah, but now,
now
that you actually put a spotlight on yourself, now I'm gonna pull a fucking Sauron, and that eyeball is now going like this. Oh, okay.
Oh, you got the ring. All right, let's go this way.
It's like now it's time. Oh, okay. You want to be offended? Oh, okay.
Let's go, merry-go-round. Like everybody at the table can get it. Everybody.
Yep.
All of you.
I've told people, I've had people who have gotten offended about not being invited to my cookouts. And I'm like, well, the reason why I don't invite you is because the way we all are,
You can't hang.
you cannot hang out with us because you will be offended. But it's like, if you're not going to be offended, then come on over. You'll be invited over. But if your bitch ass gets offended and it's my house, trust me, my friends have already said, Mark, you won't be the one that's dealing with it. We will. So
We will offend you to the point where you will just walk out of here.
I've had people, it's like, you're not gonna defend me?
No,
Nah, bitch. What the?
You started it.
No, it's not that. It's like, I forewarned you.
You were forewarned before you walked in this gate, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm coming for you. And because he ain't gonna say nothing, he gonna drink his drink and he gonna walk away. He'll be like, "You were warned. Bye."
That's the reason
Where's
why.
my watermelon?
Where's my watermelon? Where's my watermelon?
I mean, the most recent girlfriend I had, I told her when it came to wanting to be around my friends, I was like, no.
You saw his face change, right?
I told her, I said, because you would be offended. And and you wouldn't say anything? Why the fuck would I say anything? I was like, you need to understand. And the more she spoke, I was like, you definitely should not be around. And these are my tame friends. And what I mean by that is if I take you back home, where we're from, East Coast, and you can't handle the way And we're still real, but we're diluted compared to where we're actually from. If I were to take your ass where I'm from, trust me, you're gonna definitely be offended.
I wear two hats. Okay, one hat is El Paso.
Yeah.
The other hat is New York. When I go to New York, this is not what you see. What you see is what this one hears when I'm on the phone with my mother.
Oh,
Okay.
give them a taste. Give them a taste. Give them a
No,
taste.
No.
Oh, come on.
No,
give them
no,
a
no, no, no.
taste.
But it's a completely different world. When we're around people that we grew up with, when we're around people that we can kind of let that loose, it's sensitivity is not, no. Don't be around. Don't even bother. Because if you can't handle what he's saying on a daily, you can't handle what he's gonna say if you are anywhere near him when he's out in
and it's not even just us. It's our family back home.
Your mom says some shit, man. Your mom goes off the rail.
If you think my mom was bad, imagine what his mom was like.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, my mom was she was straight up.
3-6 mafia.
Yeah, she was straight up. I mean, people still talk today about, man, your mom Mary was damn dude, It's like, yeah, I know. I had to grow up with that,
That's all we say. We have to grow up with that.
That was my life, so
when you turn around to them and you tell them, like, you can't, you're trying to date and sitting there trying to say, okay, well, I got to date within this spectrum of people.
Well, here's the thing. My mom didn't know. My mom never said that. It was my dad.
No, like, but what would your mom say right now? If she listened to these people talking, like, okay, you gotta.
Oh, I've said that on the channel. That if my mom were alive today, I'll tell you right now, my mom, because being back in Norfolk, if that whole feminist rally bullshit with Madonna and the whole pussy hat wearing shit was going on, my mom would have been like, bitches, we going, and we gonna whip some ass. That's how my mom would have been. She would have gone up there. She would have walked up on that stage with Madonna there, going, "Bitch, give me the fucking microphone. Sit your white ass down."
They wouldn't have been sit your white ass.
My mom would have been like, "Bitch, sit down before I fucking cut you, because your weak asses are messing up what." My mom was one of the women that basically, as women, they're not weak. That women could do just as much as a man as long as they fucking earn that right. That was my mother. You fucking feminist bitches today trying to just beg for shit and whine about shit, demanding shit that you didn't even earn just because you got tits. My mom would have been like, did you earn it? Did you get off of that ass instead of spreading your legs? What did you do for you to talk the way you're talking? And if you would have said nothing, my mom, I don't think she would have spoken anymore after that. I think she would have probably slapped you for killing.
No, I'm 100% in agreement with
I think my mom would have just said, like, oh, so you didn't do anything, but you're fucking it up for the rest of us. Sit your fucking ass down.
Like, don't sit there and say that you want to be equal to somebody. Don't sit there and you want to be equal to men, okay? But then it goes back to what you said earlier on the previous video, which was that we can't be asked certain questions. That we can't be asked, oh, well, how old are you? Ask me.
Yeah.
How are you going to want to be equal to a man, but you can't be asked how old you are?
Right.
Excuse me? No. Ask me how old I am. Ask me how many dudes I slept with, how many chicks I slept with, because I'm pansexual, we were saying that earlier. Mm-hmm. So, you ask me, if you want to be treated equal to a man, then allowed to be asked the questions of a man. It's very simple.
I know.
Earn your stripes. The rest of us have.
Yeah, these people have gone on too far with this bullshit, this sensitivity crap, to now we're sensitive over a joke and two guys' personal dating preferences. I still, even saying the words, it's like the video that A Different Perspective made had to be the joke, right? That had to be the joke. That had to be pulling our leg. That couldn't be a real video. Maybe if we watched it at the end, he would have said, "Ah, I was just fucking with you guys."
You play it. No.
But no, he was serious. Literally sitting there nodding his head about, the fact that it was insulting black women that they didn't want to, that they said they didn't want to date black women.
But then he wants to catch offense
How?
during the video that he's making over.
Because what did he say? What did they say that you're representing?
From your roots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're part of your roots.
Yeah, they're part of your roots. So basically, and I'm like, and that's supposed to mean something to me? That is supposed to mean something to me, that because these people share
A boat.
Well, wait, we don't know that. I've said that in my videos plenty of times. I know where my ancestors were slaves. Just because these motherfuckers are black doesn't mean they were slaves. People need to stop that bullshit.
Yeah, I know where mine were.
Just because you're black doesn't mean your fucking relatives were slaves. Other blacks came here voluntarily. So stop trying to make it that all blacks were slaves.
If I'm correct, in history, wasn't there black slave owners?
We know that. That's a fact.
Yeah,
So
that's a fact.
you could be related to one of them.
They even know one of the some of the richest black slave owning families. So I don't, and let's go to realness, real. There are slaves in Africa right now. So, and there were slaves before this country ever existed in Africa. There were slaves, still slaves now in Africa. So I don't understand in the 200 years that there were slaves here, that somehow or another that's supposed to erase the tens of thousands of years of slavery from then and still now.
It doesn't erase the tens of thousands of years of slavery in every single part of the world from here till now. Because it happened in Rome, it's happened in
China.
Yeah. It's happened in Africa, as you stated, Egypt, for the
Mexico,
longest time.
South
It's
America.
happened in Mexico. We just had this conversation yesterday. I explained. It's happened since the beginning. And it's still happening. So why is it such a big an outrage? You think they didn't know back then that it was bad, and we know that now it's bad, so now all of a sudden it's a big outrage when it was an outrage back then? No, sweetheart. We know back then it was. We know now it is. Not changed from then till now.
That ship has sailed.
It's shipped. Actually, it's sailed many different departure points. Actually, so depending on what ship you're talking about, so it's everywhere, and it's still going on to this day.
And slavery is not just a black thing.
And it's not just a black thing.
No.
Oh my God. Every time I speak, it just the more I talk from their talking points, the more my brain in the back of my mind goes, "There's no way they're this stupid."
I want to believe that.
Right.
But
I want to believe that this is a sitcom, and this is like I'm waiting for the fucking Seinfeld.
We're getting
Right.
I'm waiting for the Seinfeld music to show up.
waiting for Kramer to come through the door or something. No.
Right. But it's like, no, you motherfuckers really are that stupid or ignorant, and both, or both.
Both.
Probably both.
I'm gonna go with both because like that completely blows my mind at this point.
I have lived my life, my entire life of logic. And you motherfuckers are the most illogical people I have ever seen in my life. And my brain can't concentrate on this of why us being witches, all of us, why we're here to deal with you fucking retards. It's like, why should we be on the same planet with you dumbasses? We should get Elon Musk to fucking just put them in rockets and just fucking just launch you dumbasses, because y'all obviously are too stupid to live on this planet. We certainly don't want y'all spreading to Mars either.
No, honey. No, but see, what needs to happen is that since they've already completely damaged this planet, can we have him take us and bring us to a planet that's not damaged? So that we can take care of it?
Yeah. Because you can't say it's us.
We didn't do it.
Because when I went to my therapy thing earlier today, and I don't know if I said it in the video, but when the therapist had asked me if I had suicidal thoughts, and I was like, well, no. I said, but I do have thoughts all the time about wiping out, like Thanos, wiping out more than the Earth's population. That I have. I have that thought every day because you motherfuckers do not deserve to live on Mother Earth. You people are too retarded to still live here. But I'm living as much as I can on this life for as long as she allows me to still be here and put up with you retards. And I say put up with because
We are
yeah,
legitly like they're. You don't even have to because that. It's just that we are. And like the world thinks that they're putting up with us Wiccans, and like we get persecuted to this day.
yeah.
But we're putting up with you guys, and the sheer idiocracy that comes out of just for God, it's I can't. I can't. Like my brain is still trying to
You're
make
losing
sense.
IQ
I'm
points.
losing
I see
IQ
it.
points.
I see it.
I know.
I'm trying to find for
Lineage is
IQ and I'm
happening.
losing it.
As I was saying, the more we try to make logical sense out of the dumb shit that comes out of y'all's mouths and the shit that y'all post online, I feel like we're losing brain cells trying to make logical sense out of people who just are illogical. I mean, I'm waiting for the Vulcans, like in First Contact. I'm waiting for the Vulcans to show up and go, "You motherfuckers are retarded," and then just leave. And we be the ones going, "Please, no! Take us with you. We're not with them."
They're not part. Can we go?
Yeah, take us, and then come back for these motherfuckers of maybe
And then-
another 5, 10.
10,000,000 years.
I was at least gonna give y'all a compliment, at least say 1,000.
Nah, I'm too savage for that. Nope.
I at least had some hope for humanity.
I have zero. Died.
There is.
I think I have more hope for the animals than I do some
No. This is gonna be like Noah's Ark. We're gonna take them with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take the animals too.
Take the animals.
Oh, yeah.
The animals don't gotta stay and deal with the humanity thing.
Yep.
They're already dying because of people.
No, they've already gone fuck you now. That's it.
We're not dealing with that.
Hey, fuck you, Russia. Y'all are about to attack Ukraine, so fuck you, okay?
More spam.
Yeah.
I was reported spam left and right with
I know I was. Yeah, fuck you, Russia. Y'all are about to attack Ukraine just because. But then again,
You called it.
I called it, and I'm expecting it to happen, and World War III is going to be happening soon, and all of these videos of everything that we're sitting here talking about, we're just going to sit back and probably still have our cookouts and shit while everybody else is
We're
fighting.
gonna be cooking marshmallows and just watch. Oh, we didn't.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm thinking more like hot dogs though. We're gonna get some hot dogs with sauce.
Yeah. Y'all need to realize, because at our age and everything
I
else,
know how to make it more.
even though we all know how to fight, shoot, all that other shit, we ain't going to war. You do realize when a world war comes, there will be a draft. You motherfuckers are going. Y'all are going. And here's the thing: if you don't go, then we gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And like we used to do that. Good luck.
Because I hate to tell you, you motherfuckers who voted for this old ass, senile, dumbass piece of shit and the cunt that's with him, y'all basically voted for this weakness. So World War III happens, y'all are the ones that are going to be to blame, and we'll start a civil war to get rid of all of you that caused all of
It
this.
is 100%
Yeah, it's gonna y'all
all
won't be
your
able to
fault.
pull. Yeah, the Ukraine should be. You know what? When the war happens, the Ukraine should sue every single one of y'all that voted for Biden. Because I know I would.
I once heard of somebody refer to voting for Biden as voting for the car that you know is gonna break down, but you just wanted to get it to the finish line, and then it could break down afterwards. But now they're regretting that they bought the car and that it broke down.
Yeah. It's been nowhere near the finish line.
Now, mind you, I'm not in this because I didn't vote.
I didn't vote
Because I'm gonna vote for the lesser of two evils. But what I will say is this: y'all fucked. I was
Trump
just,
wasn't evil.
No.
oh no, I'm just saying.
Trump was like our parents,
Yeah, I voted.
which is exactly why I voted for him.
No, because someone even
I
said
let my
that.
mom vote for him. My mom said that. I didn't.
I voted for Trump, but they even said he did exactly with that when he did the bomb the first time. It was like, I'm fucking watching you. Do you still got enough? Put your toe out again. Watch right. Put your toe out again. That's exactly what he did.
I got a reason why I don't vote. Because if you sign up for voting, you get automatically called for jury duty. I don't vote for you.
Oh no, I actually
Mark won
That's my
jury duty.
I pray for jury duty.
Unless
He won jury
I get
duty.
called for jury duty for a
Hey,
serial killer,
hey,
I don't want to go.
Hey, call me for jury duty.
Call him for jury duty. He can do it for
He
me.
could take my spot too.
So
Trust me, I will show up and go, hey, this is my YouTube
this
channel.
is what we do.
You know,
See that girl right there?
I can already tell you both prosecution and defense will be like, no, we don't want that
No,
motherfucker.
we don't want this guy right here.
Ever since I've been watching Matlock, whatever, I'm like, I beg for jury duty. I'm retired, so I'm like, please let me go to jury duty.
Yeah, my
You got all the time in the world.
I got all the time. I got all the time.
But it's not that.
But it's hilarious.
Big brain things. Shit.
It's hilarious though, because everybody thinks my not voting is a political thing. No, I just don't want to go in the jury box. So that's all it has to do with. I let my mom and my dad vote for me, so they do the thing. But I do have the opinions on either side because you know me, I vote for right versus wrong. Not you know who's idiot, who's not. So y'all stupid, just in general. You guys have everything under the sun happening, and you've got Ukraine getting ready to get completely just fucked up 6 rings from Sunday. Okay? And everything that we stated was going to happen in the corresponding really? What are they trying to do here? And the corresponding time frame has happened. Domino after domino after domino after domino. What we call the domino effect. So, I mean, you guys who voted for him just to get across the finish line, sucks to be you. Those who voted for Trump, you didn't vote enough. Or maybe you did. And it's just,
we already
they're all
know.
sitting in a box somewhere in Argentina. I mean, I don't know.
They've already been finding all of these boxes of uncounted votes.
So there they are. So,
And
I mean,
then they would find how, like they said, his people voted for him, the dead. How dead people voted
I
for him.
heard something about
That's
the
right.
military, that the military voted for Trump, and a lot of their votes didn't get counted.
That's true.
I did hear about that.
Yeah.
So a lot of
And
the
they were
military,
angry?
a lot of the military's votes didn't get counted. A lot of dead people voted for fucking Biden, and because I'll tell you right now,
Yeah, you're looking a little bit.
I have never. That's a whole other video, but the whole thing about it's racist to ask them to have an ID to vote, but yet you need an ID for every goddamn thing.
You need an ID to get your beer. You need to
You
get
need an ID to get an ID. What are you talking about?
You need an ID to get into to go to your bar to only buy your drinks. What is it? Because people are picking on Kamala Harris right now because she made a comment. No, it was Jen Psaki. She made a comment about everybody having a margarita, and one of the people I followed with, it was Black Conservative Perspective. Black Conservative Perspective. He turned around and he goes, "But you need an ID to buy that margarita." So it was like, see what I mean? See how dumb you motherfuckers are?
My brain just lost 2 more IQ points.
If you wanted to go to the club and get the honeys, you need an ID.
Oh my god.
You need an ID to buy. Hey, you need an ID to buy that whip.
I'm about to say that.
No, to go to that sex store, you need an ID.
You need an ID. So how is that racist? I mean, motherfuckers have an ID to buy all that malt liquor and shit.
You need an ID, ma'am, to buy that black dong over that white dong. Just to let you know. That's racist, though.
You need an ID to buy your fucking Marlboros and shit. So you need an ID for everything that black people do, except for some reason not to vote.
Hey, Marlboros are white. Okay, Newports are black.
Now Marlboro Reds, my mom, all the black people I knew.
The Newports. Thank you. The Newports. It's the
I know about the Newports, but it was the Marlboro Reds.
It was not the okay.
Black and
Or
mild.
the black and milds.
You're right.
Or the Swisher.
Or the cloves.
Yes, black
Oh, the
cloves.
Cloves are good too.
Yeah, I like black cloves.
Yeah.
Or your sweet.
That's one of the only things I did smoke when I was a kid.
He was smoking them clouds.
The fucking cloves, them
Yeah.
bitches tasted good.
It tasted
Yeah,
good,
it
but
tastes good.
you're fucked trying to smoke two of those back to back.
Well, because they're natural. They're cloves.
Yeah.
Right.
You wouldn't even want to put cloves in your mouth naturally and put it back to back.
I had someone. Oh, I can see it.
Who taught you your herbal life?
No, I know it. I know it. But when you have someone that, I know that then they do it back to back and they're choking up and have coughing on half their lung, you're like, what the fuck? I told you, one at a time.
But yeah, this
I know.
we're losing brain cells the more you motherfuckers talk. The more y'all talk, we're the ones losing brain cells. And I hate to tell you, but we're not going to let y'all take this planet over. We're not.
No.
I tell you that right now.
To hell with that nonsense.
All we're waiting for is a big enough distraction.
Yeah.
And World War III is going to be that big enough distraction.
Yeah.
Trust me on this.
Never
Let's put it this way. I got friends who deal legally in weapons. And we are way more ready than you motherfuckers could. We're literally sitting there going, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
And just so we're clear, people, weapons doesn't just mean automatic ones.
Well, semi-automatic. Remember.
True. So there's also things that were trained in medieval wise.
Yeah.
Come in handy.
Y'all do
if all
realize
your stuff fails.
swords are legal in Texas.
Swords.
Legal.
Dagger.
Swords,
Blow dart.
brass knuckles, which I've got mine, two actually.
Bow and arrows are perfect.
My blow darts are illegal.
Yeah, the blowgun. I mean, yeah, trust me, we're trained in all kinds of shit.
Bow and arrows are perfectly legal. Archery is perfectly legal.
Yeah, Texas.
This is a poison.
I can get arsenic from apple seeds.
Yeah, true. That is true. Y'all need to really. I know how to make napalm.
So when we say that you guys were just waiting for a big enough distraction, we're waiting for a big distraction.
We're waiting for enough of a distraction where the purge comes, and it's gonna be fun for us.
And we have our outfits ready.
Dude, we have armor.
His, I said our outfits.
Motherfuckers, we have armor. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like, y'all, dude.
I just need to get my cowhide leather Dina costume made.
See, I'm gonna, yeah, dude, we're.
Oh,
Get my soccer made.
And he has his blowtorch too.
Oh yeah, I've got my blowtorch. That's another thing. I'm ready.
Yeah.
You were. You was sweating.
I just got to turn the fan on.
Bye.
Yeah, it's right there. Behind, middle, behind,
Middle,
Behind the back, all the way in the back.
all the way in the middle.
Down,
All the way down where my arms are short. Got it.
You fighting with it there?
I'm fighting with it. Okay. Shortness happening. Shortness.
You're taller than me.
I have short arms.
Anyway,
Moving on.
yep, moving on. Man, I'm telling y'all.
It's the final countdown.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. But as I said, Russia is about to attack, and y'all took for granted that we actually had a real president. Now you have this weak senile motherfucker, and even CNN is like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What are we gonna do?
I know, what are we gonna do?
We can't stay awake for shit.
What do y'all think that after what Biden said in response to Russia, what Russia's gonna do? I was like, I've got Russian friends. I can already tell you what Putin's doing when Biden said, hey, if you guys get out of hand, we're gonna make you pay for it.
Drinking some vodka and saying, oh really?
Oh. It's like, oh really? Hey, break out another bottle.
You heard what the zombie said.
His wife was like, do you remember what you said yesterday, honey? He's like, I don't know what I said.
Show him the video.
You said this to Putin.
Yeah, I did? Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, we crack in the press and we know print retractions.
I already said this morning when I saw that fucking all that bullshit and everything. If I'm surprised Putin has not attacked, the moment that I would have gotten that video, of what Biden said, and they showed it to me, I would have been like, attack now. Attack them now. And I would have been like, hey Biden, hey, I would have gone fucking TikTok or something. I would have been like, hey Biden, hey, fuck you, watch this.
I would have added a freaking Looney Tunes missile.
I would have been like, hey, sorry, page Bugs Bunny on this missile. And then, hey, Vlad, grab your camera.
I just take a picture of it when it goes out. I want to hear that.
Oh, that's right. The left doesn't like fucking Twitter. Okay, all right. So we're gonna Twitter something out and watch these. You know? I'm telling you, if it were me,
Marvin Martian. Where's the kaboom? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
being a sociopath, if it were me, and Biden had said that shit to me and our fucking Putin, there would have been no hesitation between me getting that video of the threat that Biden said and me going, hey, film this now. Hey, Biden, fuck you, attack now. There would have been like maybe 5 minutes. There would have been a 5-minute delay between that video and an attack. Because I would have been like, what the fuck are you going to do?
The cynical part of me would probably split that with Austin Powers. Fuck you, fuck me.
But here's the other part that people seem to be forgetting. There's not just Russia that is a communist country. You do know there's Cuba down there that also hates us. And there's also China. So you motherfuckers need to understand something. When Russia attacks, we're going to get attacked.
And for those
Cuba will attack. Guarantee it, for one. And China, as I said, will attack the South Asian Sea. So we're fucked.
And again, for those ones that sold their soul to China thinking you're safe, no, you're a pawn. You're easy to be disposable of. They'll get rid of you.
Yeah, LeBron James and shit. Yeah, dude.
You know,
Chinese
There'll be
people
no use
really
for you
don't like.
then.
Chinese people really don't like black people, and not only are you black, but you're uneducated ghetto black. And then it's even worse because you're uneducated ghetto with money. So I know damn well they're looking at this going, how the hell does this? I don't want to say the word because I don't want to get banned. Even though, no, well, piece of shit. Let's go with that. But it was an animal.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. But
You also
everything else I've said won't get banned. But if I say that,
You've seen it in a zoo.
right? Trust me, Chinese are extremely xenophobic. So
Or what is it? You've seen it in Indiana Jones.
Describe where you've seen it.
the brains.
The brain.
Ooh, chill. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But LeBron, I'm telling you, you are literally what they hate the most. You're uneducated, you're black, but you have money. So you think you're better than, it's like, dude, no matter how much ass you kiss of China, they do not like you. They will never like you. Motherfucker, I don't like you.
We're gonna have to make the censorship like when Mars attacks. Come back, we love you.
We come in peace. I'm telling you, y'all, I mean, we may be joking about what we're talking about, but y'all need to understand we're very serious about what we're talking about. But
We're just cynical about it.
the fact is, all this shit's going to happen.
Yep.
It's going to happen. And the fact of it happening is why we're being cynical about it.
It's inevitable.
Yep.
Why
Why do
do
you
not
not?
use crying over spilled milk? We already know that it's going to happen. We already know what's going to happen.
The only way I think it would stop happening is you have to get the real president to come and help us out.
No.
No, it's too late.
Yeah,
No, it's too late.
It's already too, because as a matter of fact,
There's too
CNN,
Mm-hmm.
much cause and effect.
that wasn't CNN, it was the Today Show.
Mhm.
They asked some analysts, is it too late? Yeah.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers have already made it too late that Russia ain't backing down now. I mean, really, how? He is the president. Biden is the president. Kamala Harris is the vice president. So there is no backing up from this point. Nancy Pelosi is Speaker of the House. You literally have three of the weakest, dumbest fucking retards in power right now, and y'all think that somehow or another this is going to be able to get fixed? No. Russia will attack Ukraine. That is a fact. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
I've been predicting it for over a year. I'm surprised it took a year to get to this point. I was thinking that the moment after he had that meeting with Biden,
Yeah.
that the moment he went back, that he was going to be like, okay, I know they moved the troops when he got back to Russia,
Yes.
but I thought it was going to happen like 2 weeks later.
No, well, yeah, but then you also said too, he probably did it as a way of like, oh, we're gonna let them lower their guard and then get them when they expect it, because they're gonna expect.
Why would they lower their guard? They already moved their troops.
Yeah, but
It's Biden. He would find a way. Oh, now we're friends. We're good.
Nah.
I did exactly what Trump.
I've
not do.
already theorized that he's going to hit Ukraine and then he's going to hit the United States. The moment that he hits the United States, everybody that is communist on this situation that doesn't agree with the U.S. is going to
Sleeper. Yep. All the sleeper groups who we've been telling y'all for the longest time, all you fucking communists and socialists, all hell's about to break loose. Y'all are, all hell's about to, all, as I said, it will be World War III. And all you Negroes, the two most other powerful countries in the world, Russia, who are European, basically, so they're not black, and China. So two countries that are not black, all you Negroes that voted for Biden and everything else, y'all are about to get, all of y'all about to get murdered off. All of you. Because these are two countries that do not like black people. And you did this. So, reason why I'm smiling is as a witch, our souls are good. We're good.
I'm worried.
I don't want to die, but at the same time, I already know I'm good. We know we're good. So when all hell breaks loose and everything, you know, we're gonna survive as long as we can, unless we actually do find a way to take this country back and the world back, because, and I've said it openly on this channel, should we take this country back, or in the process of fighting for this country, because not only will it be a world war going on out there, there will be a civil war going on here. Because of, for one, all the communists and socialists that are gonna turn on this country, and then all you dumbasses. Let me explain something to you guys. This is how it's gonna go. Civil war is gonna happen, because we're gonna have to fight from within. As we're fighting from within, you motherfuckers that voted for these dumbasses that weakened us in the first place, we will allow you to fight by our side, because obviously you're gonna go, well, shit, we didn't realize it was like gonna be like this. So we're on your side now because sorry we were stupid. Oh, so. We will let you fight by our side in order to take this country back. Once you're done, you served your purpose, and we're gonna get rid of you. I've already said it openly on this channel many times. The reason why we're gonna get rid of you after that is because of your dumbasses that the entire world burned. Right. The entire world went to shit because of you. So we'll let you defend as y'all going, oh my God, we fucked up. But after everything is taken care of, y'all y'all be gone. We'll get rid of you, because we'll be like, no, we're going to make sure future generations, at least for the next 1,000 years or so, don't do something as stupid as this. And I tell you right now, the only way, y'all need to understand something. When this war comes, this will be the war of all wars. This will be Armageddon. Nuclear weapons will be used. And again, this will be all you're doing. You. Because Russia ain't backing down. Y'all, I already know that somebody's going to come on this channel and be like, oh, you guys are warmongering, or, you know, y'all are stupid or whatever. Are you not paying attention to what's going on? Biden has already given the order. Order! all families get out of Russia and get out of Ukraine. This is coming. Period.
No, they don't want to believe us. They'll believe Nostradamus stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is coming, and
It's true. We can say it's all yours, please. Till their ears, please.
yep.
You can have the evidence in front of them.
The evidence is perfectly in front of them. The problem is though they don't want to see what's in front of them. If I close my eyes, it's not real.
Ignorance than see a reality.
Oh yeah, you motherfuckers have all definitely taken the blue pill.
Like I said, it's the whole.
I can't see it. It's not real. It can't be happening. It's completely, and it's at the point where, like you said, we're going to use you guys to be, pretty much your fashion trash. So I'm gonna put you in the front lines, and if you die during that time frame, well, that made my life easier because I have to get rid of you later.
Right?
So
You took the easy way out. You're good.
I have the theory they'll just put them on a whole island and live fend for themselves in an island we haven't discovered. So just put them on a boat.
Well, no, there are the two most dangerous islands in the world. The one that's all crocodiles
Snake Island?
and Snake Island.
Survive, bitches.
Yeah.
You won't survive.
Or can we
That's
put them
automatic death on those two islands.
Can we put them on the island with the giant coconut crabs?
Oh yeah.
That's good too.
That's true.
That's the island Amelia Earhart got. And she got ripped to shreds. She didn't just die. It was painful and disgusting. So we could put them on that. But anyways, you guys are just so unwilling to listen to what has been put before you over and over again. And let's see, we had World War I, 1914,
Yeah, I believe so.
1918 to 1918. World War One or
Two.
World War II, sorry, Jesus. 1929 after the stock market crash.
Hmm.
Initially began 1929 after the stock market crash during the Great Depression and followed into 1947.
Right.
So, kind of a history geek. So, we're due for another war, right?
Yeah, but this one will be the big one.
Yeah.
Because nuclear weapons will be at play.
What happened to the Cold War?
We're
We were
literally
so
gonna kill
concerned over communists back then.
I know. It was illegal to be communist. And then we started electing Democrats. And Democrats, which were nothing but communists in disguise. That's why I've already said, the moment you motherfuckers, I do believe in freedom of speech, unless that freedom of speech is directly against our actual country that allows for that freedom of speech. So if you're speaking about communism or socialism, you don't deserve to be here because your views are against what makes America America. You can't have these rights if you don't even support these rights, which we already know they don't support those rights. They're just saying it because, well, I'm American too, so I'm allowed to have freedom of speech. It's like, yeah, but your speech is talking about overthrowing this country. So therefore, your citizenship should be revoked.
Yes.
You're obviously not a citizen. So, yeah, these people. As I said, all hell's about to break loose, and the entire world is going to burn because of you motherfuckers. And I'm not even sure if we'll have an internet at that point. I mean, obviously, our government will try to keep things as panic-free as possible.
It'd be a little hard with this
So,
climate.
we're talking your basic form of propaganda in the form
Censorship.
of censorship.
Internet will just, like how Facebook went down, that time that when Facebook and everything went down,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the internet just
Oh, no.
mysteriously goes down.
Nobody can
Oh
know.
no, social media.
What happened?
It's down. It's broken.
Yep. That's exactly what
Yeah.
y'all do realize that was a prelude to what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, they were just testing it.
Yep. They're going to make sure that shit shuts down so information doesn't get out.
For Christ's sake, we tried out the atomic bomb.
Yep.
Come on.
There's not one thing we're not unwilling to try.
Yeah, all hell's about to break loose.
They did it to the Jews. in the 1940s, they'll do it to you too.
You do. I mean, telling you, if we lose, y'all need to understand something. If we lose, you motherfuckers are dead. Period. As I said, either Russia or China, they don't give a fuck about us. So, I mean, the only thing they want from us is our resources and probably slaves.
Yeah.
So y'all are dead. That's it. Y'all didn't want slavery, and y'all want to talk about BLM and all this other bullshit. China, who had slavery, will definitely bring it back if they take over the United States.
Yeah.
So
So good job.
good job, guys. Good job, LeBron James.
Way to make Space Jam. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is all about to go to hell.
In a hat basket. Bring plenty of lotion.
Here's the thing, though. Here's a joker in the deck. The comment from the therapist today, who was Air Force, who brought up the Space Force thing. She goes, something is there. She goes, there's no way we've just made this on a whim. She was like, something, because we were talking about Earth-based stuff, like Russia and things and stuff. But then she brought up, no, there's something else going on. And yeah, so I'm telling y'all, man, unless you motherfuckers, and I ain't talking about, well, I was a veteran too. Motherfuckers, you don't know any of the shit that we know, that I know. So, because even outside of the military, I still worked for the government. I still had a higher than top secret clearance. So, y'all motherfuckers, y'all really have no idea. Because we were taught, me and the therapist who was Air Force, again, we're talking about there's so much shit that we have that the common folk have no idea what we have, of what we have access to, the technology that we actually have. It's like, man, yeah, all hell's gonna break loose, and I'm gonna sit there when all of this shit's going on. Remember Stand By Me?
Mm-hmm.
And they're telling that story about the fat kid?
Yeah.
That's gonna be me. As everybody's throwing up, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, well oh damn, look at that motherfucker burning. That looks like, didn't they have that scene on fucking Mars Attacks? Look at that motherfucker. Look at his burn. Oh, burn, boy. Drop and roll. Drop and roll. I'm a sadistic motherfucker. I really, really am.
But you're not wrong though, because my grandfather was Air Force.
Yeah.
He was He told of different things that he was out there with talk about it.
Yeah.
And he was really in deep and didn't talk about a lot of stuff that he saw, like things he saw on the ocean, things that he would see flying over, and then things he would find out when he got higher clearance. And then there's a lot of Navy men who won't talk about, like old veteran Navy men, who won't talk about what they saw on the seas and what the government knows about. Kraken, for example. Like we need Cthulhu.
We need Cthulhu to come out.
No, but you know what? Black Cat would just be like, no, go back down, sorry, cat.
Oh, I love that fucking meme.
Dude, us witches were fun. We have all of the cats, so I think they're like, leave these humans alone. Go after the others.
Nah, Sailor Moon's cat will be like, fuck you, go back down.
I'm just gonna be like, nah.
Not yet. All the anime characters come to life, be like, you know what, we got them.
I'm just, as I
It's them you
said,
gotta worry about.
I'm just waiting for the report to come out that Russia has already just started attacking. I'm just waiting for it to happen. And then within just a couple of weeks to a couple of months of that attack, when we're invested in this, in the Ukraine, that's when China's going to attack. Because
it's going to happen as the U.S., we're going to invest in, as Biden will do, he'll invest in help Ukraine.
Right. He's already said
and
that.
And then what'll happen is
we're distracted.
Moment of distraction happens.
And that's when China will attack, and that's when everybody will attack here.
Yep.
All these fucking socialist pieces of shit will attack here. And I'm going to be like,
we have an apartment?
motherfuckers, I am an expert at shooting, and I mean expert. So I'm not going to waste any bullets. I ain't going to waste shit.
At least certify every year to get my gun. Nope,
Yep.
I ain't missing either.
I'd be like, you go down. Oh, look at that one. Oh, you go down.
Like, ooh, that's a moving target.
I know how to lead a target, man. So trust me,
I
all
know how to
hell.
shoot where you're going, not where you are.
And here's the difference between all you motherfuckers that do dumbass drive-bys and shit. Oh my God, a baby could do a drive-by. No. See, all of us are marksmen, experts, things like that, and we're also hunters. So you won't see us coming. But we'll definitely see
And if
you.
you see one of us, we're the distraction.
Oh, that I learned in the
We
gang.
are the
That was in my old gang days.
Yeah. We
We will let y'all see one of us.
See, that's the velociraptor tactic. That's where
Yeah.
you see one of us, but the attack doesn't come from the front. The attack comes from the side.
Oh, that was see, all of us back home were military brats. So we weren't a gang, we were military kids. We knew tactics. We also know how to build traps. So trust me, we're y'all can sit here and look at this video and think we're joking. Y'all can sit and watch this video and think we're joking. We actually are hoping that you think we're joking. Because because it's just, trust me, when all hell breaks loose, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna be sitting there whistling fucking Dixie as I'm grabbing all my magazines and shit. Woo, yeah!
I'll be calling him on the phone. Yo, did you hear? Yeah, let's go.
We in the mall, it's about to go down.
Trail is about to go down.
Trust me, dude. This will be, yeah, it'll be fun for us. It'll be, this is a purge, especially as witches, that we've been like waiting for. We've just been waiting for a big enough distraction. So trust me, when the shit hits the fan, we're gonna have so much fun.
I'll bring the smoke potion. Smoke bomb.
Smoke
That's what you
bombs,
call
yep,
them in
I know.
days.
It's gonna be fun.
And the poison.
I got
We don't want to talk about that.
Oh, we talked about Belladonna. Damn, I'm sorry.
No, we don't want to talk about the other stuff. We don't want to, like, all the other stuff that we could talk about, but some of the other stuff, no. We don't want to tell y'all about that shit. Trust me, it's gonna suck for
Yeah,
you.
That's my secret garden.
It's gonna suck.
Musical planning. You just caught that.
Y'all think, I don't even, y'all think the beer bug is bad, and y'all are gonna go, I can't breathe. We got other things. Trust me.
Oh yeah, no, this is the fun stuff. This is just the
Let's put it this way. I doubt, except as a secondary device, would I use my guns. More than likely, it'll probably be my bows. No, I wasn't talking about. I was talking about if you went past that. That's why I was like,
Oh, no.
stop now. No, see, trust me, I'm really good at making. No.
You want to
Y'all-
say it right? It's
y'all-
just tip of your tongue.
Y'all remember Dukes of Hazzard? I'm a country boy, and we know how to blow shit up. So, yeah.
Fire it up.
Okay. Where you don't know, see, again, one of the other reasons why we all like, as far as all my friends who hunt, why we like our bows, crossbows, things like that, is because you won't hear it, you won't see it, and by the time a person gets hit with an arrow, trust me, I know this, more people, and we learned this as teenagers, people are desensitized when it comes to somebody pulling a gun on you. Go ahead and shoot me, motherfucker. Now, I've been on both sides of this, where I've pulled a gun on somebody and they're like, shoot me. Now, when I actually have gone to grab one of my bows and knock an arrow, that same motherfucker who said shoot me ran when he saw the bow. People do not like dealing with an arrow sticking out of you. So, and here's the thing, you could do a drive-by in a car. I've got arrows that will blow that fucking car apart. Again, don't mess with country people who know how to hunt.
Is that saying by the time you see the bow, it's too late? Or the arrow, it's too late?
No, by the time you hear the shot, it's too late.
Yeah.
But with a bow, yeah, you're not going to hear it because you're going to be blown
Yeah,
pieces.
but when you see it, that's it.
Yeah.
There's a thing with when it comes to even stabbings or when it comes to an arrow, and that is if a gun you get shot by a bullet at least somewhat cauterizes the wound.
No, it doesn't really matter, especially with my green tips. So
Arrow, bleed out.
And also depending on what kind of type of head you have on the hair.
yeah.
Or
Well, yeah, especially with the head on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially with Terminator tips or yeah, you're not pulling them out.
you're not pulling out.
You ain't pulling them out.
So they gotta go one way. So
I'm
that means
telling
you're gonna have a
y'all.
hole. And this is like Death Becomes Her. I have a hole in my stomach. There's a reason.
I'll use my bow much faster than I'll use any of my other weapons.
Oh, absolutely. I would immediately go for a bow over.
Yeah. Because again, with the bow, you're not gonna even know where it came from. Because the arrow is gonna basically, the momentum of the arrow will take you down. So you're not even gonna know which direction it even fucking came from. Dude, you're talking to old school gangbanger, military kid, hunter. Yeah, y'all are fucked. When all hell breaks loose, which it will, because Putin ain't backing down. It's Putin. He's not backing down. Ukraine will get attacked. War will happen. That's a fact. So y'all might as well just just get used to that's what's gonna happen. And
People are.
what makes the green grass grow? Telling y'all, man. And y'all think that we may be old because I ran into a few old vets today. Trust me, you motherfuckers, y'all really have no idea what you're in for.
Careful
The old lions, old wolves, that we have nothing to lose.
Everything to gain by doing this.
Yep.
To lose. Yeah.
Watch out, because once they wake from their slumber,
I grew up with those old lions. And I would be afraid of them before I'd be afraid of anybody else.
Y'all need to understand this, and this goes out for the socialists in this country who think y'all, as she said, that are going to basically be like a sleeper cell. We outnumber you by a lot. And it's not the young vets that you even need to worry about or even active duty. It's us old dogs. Because we're the ones, especially the ones older than us, they're the ones who are cutting scalps, ears, all that shit. As souvenirs. Trust me, this ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. And the person that I am, who I truly am, the longer the earth burns, the more we're gonna feel it as witches. So we're gonna want this shit over as quickly as possible. This ain't gonna be like Jigsaw, and it's like, do you want to play a game? No, we're not gonna play. We're going to shock and awe. Use your bodies, to re-ash the earth, and then we're gonna go back to barbecues. We're not gonna be playing. Yeah, this isn't gonna be playing a game and wasting time and monologuing. We're not gonna. Oh my God, you caught me monologuing. No, when all shit hits the fan,
I'm using your body as a shield.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun for me. See, the other thing is we're gamers, so I know how to hunt. I know how to skin. I know how to. So I will use your body, your own bones, as weapons. They have bone weapons. Even the Mesoamericans knew how to make bone weapons. I will use whatever I got at my disposal.
I'm the one in the gaming community who wanted your team for healing and making tools.
Yeah, all hell's gonna break loose, and it's gonna be fun for us. I know this video got way off track.
It really did,
but whatever.
It's still managed to hit some really good points.
Though.
Yeah, it happens. My videos do go off track. But yeah,
Especially when we get all of us together.
this one was supposed to be about the whole fucking dating within your own race bullshit, and then we just got off track. Got off track because the more we talked about how dumb you motherfuckers are, it just kept like, what else are they dumb about?
Yeah, and then it
Stupidity.
continued on.
And it just rolled downhill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Continued on how more. God, how many more brain cells we're losing. Thinking about how many more stupid things they could come up with.
Yeah.
Especially when some of the population don't know how to pump gas, they don't know how to open doors, they don't know how to read.
And to your point about the old dogs, my mom's one of those. So LaSalle Military Academy still trains the Navy and Marines to this day.
Mm.
So yeah, no.
You know, one of the things I need to point out here really quick to some of you ghetto motherfuckers. We got guns. Ammo runs out. And unless your friends know how to repack and then also have the gunpowder and all that other shit, our friends do. Most pretty much white people and Mexicans do. I have not really come across too many black people that know how to do that.
Nor hand-to-hand combat.
Or nor hand-to-hand combat, because most of the time that it was about jumping in or jumping. Every time it was like a straight one-on-one, none of these motherfuckers could take me. So, and you're talking about somebody who's been in martial arts since he was 5, and we fought multiple odds as just for us. And I'm always armed. Always. So you're never going to catch me unarmed. Ever. So, and it's El Paso, let's put it this way, except for Fort Bliss, because, you know, they might, if they launch nuclear weapons, obviously El Paso will be hit because of Fort Bliss. Which, of course, will be vaporized, so we ain't gonna feel shit anyway. If they launch nuclear missiles, what? It's 8 minutes.
Yeah.
8 minutes and we're dead. So.
Any of the nearest jurisdictions are dead too.
Wait, no, not 18 minutes. 8 minutes. Sorry. I think it's like 20, 25. I was thinking about if the sun went dark. Sorry. But yeah, we got about maybe a good 30 minutes before we're fried. So it's not like we're gonna run. Where are we gonna run to? Now, I mean, if Fort Bliss is not closed, I still have my ID, so I might be able to go on Fort Bliss to get to one of the bunkers. But would I do that?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. But if we were able to still go live, I would go live going, oh, hey, motherfuckers, yeah, we're all dead because of you. Because of you motherfuckers, we're dead. I'll go live on here and on Facebook. Be like, that's it. All you motherfuckers that voted for this piece of shit that caused World War III. Well, what now?
What do we do now? Like, this dude is really going live.
We're all about to.
An apocalypse. He's going live.
I'm a sociopath. What do you expect?
Somebody has to see this.
Yep.
And I'm watching it because I'm a sociopath.
This will be saved for prosperity. There was this guy during the war.
Don't you?
What's up with that meow?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard her do that meow before.
I know. Don't make me get the fucking toy.
That face.
What?
Your face.
What?
You're all.
Oh, yeah.
I miss having a black hair.
Well, I'm gonna probably get off of here and we're gonna go like watch a movie or something. And I don't know, we'll see if we can get through another night that Russia hasn't a fucking attacked Ukraine and shit. We should take like a Deadpool.
Yeah.
like a fucking Deadpool
All
of.
our friends, we should just take
You know, we should contact everybody and be like, all right, we're taking a fucking pool of when Russia's going to attack, and everybody.
just put like, you know, and whoever wins the pool, well, we're dead anyway. But
Yeah, we're gonna be dead anyway. But hey,
feel like you're not gonna win anything because we'll be dead, but you'll have the satisfaction and after that.
yeah, as the missiles are being launched, we'll hey, you won.
And the phone goes dead. Oh well.
Yeah. I may actually go out in a blaze of glory though. Like
on your roof giving your friends a finger.
Oh no, I'll. There are people that I know for a fact who voted for Biden, so I may have to have a talk with them. I may have to pull a fucking Rorschach in Watchmen and be like, "Hey guys," and I'm gonna have to go talk to my neighbors and be like, "Motherfuckers!" I'll be like the big bad wolf. Little pig, let me in. We're like, we need to have a talk because you know, like, Mark, why do you seem so calm? You know we're about to die. Oh, I know. That's why I want to have a talk with you because
right before
you caused all of this.
It's Peter Griffin coming over with the shotgun. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him. I just want to talk to him.
It really will be me going to have a nice little chat with these motherfuckers who voted, that I know that of my neighbors that voted for fucking Biden, that it's going to be like, oh yeah, we're all going to die because you voted for this piece of shit because you didn't want to be told no by Trump. So everybody's dying now because you motherfuckers want to support BLM and shit. BLM's not going to matter with all of us being vaporized.
No, because you won't even know what your skin color is by that point. Well, I'll be charcoal.
I'll be black.
I'll be charcoal at that point. It really doesn't matter. We're all gonna match for sure.
Yeah, well, I'll be charcoal at that point.
Some of us will be a little red, more than others, but hey.
Terminator and shit. Yeah, we'll be like all because of you dumbasses, because you didn't like Papa fucking Trump telling y'all no. We're gonna get rid of him because he's
the brat complex.
He's being mean to
us.
Because
you're a brat. Are too. Not that you're denying you're a brat.
He was mean to us. He told us no. He was mean to us on Twitter.
Papa Smurf said no. And he wasn't giving me free shit.
For all you motherfuckers that survive, yeah, whoever takes over this country, if it ain't us, yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh man, I would love to live long enough to see LeBron fucking beheaded. It's like, we no longer need you.
Before we behead him, can we say, you're not Kobe?
Oh shit, you ain't MJ, motherfucker. You ain't the GOAT. Shut the fuck up.
Ain't nobody talking to you.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and finish this video off. We'll talk to y'all later. If there is a later, I mean, fuck, shit, all hell may break loose. I mean, obviously, the fact that he's not launching nuclear missiles means that he doesn't want nuclear action. However, he is going to attack Ukraine, and he's going to see what the hell we do, which he knows. Anybody who is smart enough knows it's not going to just be Russia. China's going to attack also.
It's just going to topple like dominoes. All of it's going to just it's the collapse of human civilization as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Yep. All hell's going to break loose, and it's all going to be because of you motherfuckers that don't like being told no. Oh well. Well, you're going to get told no really fucking well.
Yep.
Whether by us or by them.
Whether by a nuclear missile or by,
Or by us.
Yeah.
As I said, I don't think he wants the nuclear option. Nobody really does. because it's just mutually assured destruction.
We didn't
But
want a biomedical warfare situation either.
yeah, I know.
Warfare is kind of a thing.
But y'all take it easy. What is it, Elvira? Pleasant dreams.
Pleasant dreams.
Oh, I was about to break loose,
Kitties.
fuckers.